What's happening, guys? Yes, we are finally here! American Truck Simulator Utah. If not, just a little bit late. So yes, Utah has been out a while now. Probably around about approximately a week. So this is my first job, this is my first video on the Utah DLC, so let's get a job. Hey up, buddy. I did say buddy and not Baldy. He doesn't look very impressed, does he? Oh no, it's that Walls again. Right, let's get into the office, guys. Let's pick a job. So let's have a look at the jobs on offer. We've got two. We are, of course, in price. Oh, that one's a little bit long. Where's this one? Ah, that one's a little bit better. Just going over the border. We will take that one. Just nipping into Arizona there. So we're on the flatbeds. I'm running flatbeds today, ownable trailer, and we've got to get it in that marked out area. It's a little bit tight, What are you doing, Wobbles? I'm going to have to let me just straighten this up. Of course, we're in the Kenworth. Standard truck, standard graphics. In fact, no mods on this profile. It's my World of Trucks profile. Most of the jobs I tend to do now are World of Trucks jobs. It's well worth, if you're playing this game, to create a World of Trucks profile. Are we in? This is where they want to load the trailer, so that's where it's going. That looks good. Now I think we've got to switch the engine off and just press the enter key and we will be loaded. So we are in the Beehive state, and you probably noticed a little bee in the cabin there. Can you see that, the little bee? Once you visit all the 10 states, there are 10 states in this DLC, you will get that bee, that little bee, to hang in your window there. I think you do have to obviously register with the World of Trucks website to get that. I'm not too sure because I've got a World of Trucks profile, but you may have to, if you haven't got that bee, you might have to create a World of Trucks profile to actually register and get it. But if you visit all the 10 states, you get that bee. But of course, you may have to have the World of Trucks profile. I can't remember if you do. I've got the World of Trucks profile, but there you go. So let's rock and roll. So I don't know if this video will ever make it on the YouTube channel. I've been suffering with a little PC problem over the last few days. As you can see, I've got my frame rate up there in the top left hand corner. I'm still monitoring this. It's been a recording issue rather than a gameplay issue. with my PC, so any problems regarding the graphics, the sound, I apologise, and we're working on it, and it will get a bit better. Regarding the sound and the mic and all that lot, I've also had some new video editing software, which I've still got to get used to, and of course all my settings I've lost and blah blah blah, and I had to put them back in, and I did the PC reset and I lost all my settings again, so everything's up in the air. It's all gone pear-shaped over the last 7 days, so that's why I've not done many videos, and this is why I'm a little bit late doing this particular DLC. Hopefully I will get it sorted. All the little problems I've been having just lately regarding recording. And also a thank you to Fox on the Box, Railway Bobby, and I think it was Henry the 8th, who tried to help me out and sent me some advice on what some of the problems may be that I've been having. And yeah, so a big thank you for you chaps, you guys and girls, for trying to help me out there. I did find some of the information useful, but in the end, I don't know if it's fixed it, but I've upped my RAM, and I don't know why all of a sudden it started giving me problems, but I put an extra 8 GB of RAM on the graphics card, and it seems to have smoothed it out just a little bit, so we're still testing at the moment. And I thought my hard drive, I keep saying hard drive, I don't know why, I thought my, I was going to say it again, hard drive, I thought my hard drive was shot. Of course it's not a hard drive, it's an SSD drive, that's what I've got, but I keep calling it a hard drive. I thought I might have to replace that, but that seems fine. But yeah, I've upped the RAM on the graphics card. I've got 16 gigabytes of, or megabytes, can't remember now, I'm not computer savvy. But I've upped it now by another further 8. I think it's 24 megabytes or gigabytes, wherever it is. I haven't a frigging clue, but yeah, I've upped it, and it seems to have smoothed it out just a little bit. Don't know why, whether one of them had gone faulty in there, but we banged another one in, and seems to have smoothed the recording out just a little bit. So let's get back onto this DLC. Now, I found very quickly to drive through this DLC, it seemed to be one of the smaller add-on maps that I've actually driven on. Now apparently there's approximately 3,500 in-game miles of road network. Obviously that's not scaled to real mileage, I don't think, or is it? I think it's sort of in-game miles, I don't know. Anyway, we've got 10 major cities, and you visit all of them, of course. You get that little bay, new quarries. What do you guys think of the quarries and mines? I like the, is it the Keen or the Keenercote copper mine, the big copper mine? Have you seen that? Have you been there? I think that's absolutely awesome. I'm loving how they're getting the industries more involved in the game now and improving the industries that you go in. They're vastly improved to how it used to be. They've also expanded the oil industry, oil mining sites and storage sites in this DLC as well. I think we've got some more feed mills as well on the agricultural side, as well as plenty of famous landmarks, including Great Salt Lake. And I don't know what's going on here now. This is absolutely, every time I do a recording something like this happens. Look, It's all going pear-shaped. The AI don't seem to be able to filter very well onto the highways. What the heck is going on here? I was trying to give a good description of this DLC when this happened. Anyway, let's go down the side here. British, mate, British, we know how to drive. Right, let's go. Let's go down here, let's see what's going on. Yellow truck there. Blasted the horn, let them know we're coming through. I don't know what's going on here. They've all got the hazard lights on. There's a police officer there, he's not doing a great deal. And it's a yellow truck. It's a yellow truck holding the place up. What's going on, driver? Who drives a yellow truck in the game? That's not you, is it? Somebody in a yellow truck there, look. It must be broken down. Artificial intelligence at its best. Right, we got around that lot. What was I talking about? I was talking about the this DLC. Famous landmarks, I think I got to. We were talking. Apparently, I'm just flicking over. Let me just flick over here on the Steam page while I'm driving. We've got 12 well-known truck stops, and there are lots of new landscape creation. Utah achievements to unlock. Very good. I found it quite small though. I found this DLC quite small. Drove through it very, very quickly. But nevertheless, if you're a fan of American Truck Simulator, this game, you've just got to have it. You've just got to have the add-ons, I think, because it just makes the game a lot better. More places to drive, more things to see. And of course, they have got a reputation for adding things on. They do free upgrades, don't they? They add stuff on. Just when you're least expecting it, they'll do an update and go, boom, we've added this. So, of course, we may see some further improvements to this in the future sometime. So I'm making a detour. We're going to get some fuel, guys, and this, I believe, is one of the famous truck stops, stop areas, real life, possibly a real life truck stop. This, if you know the area, you're going to know this little service area here. Good old Uncle Joe. Is it Uncle Joe's? Did he say Uncle Joe's? Uncle Joe's there. We're going in Uncle Joe's here to fill up with some good old diesel, some derv. We call it derv in the UK. Derv. Let's fill up with some derv. There you go, Uncle Joe's. Everyone welcome. Truckers, bikers, buzzes. Clean restroom. Is it clean? Let me know if you've been here in real life. Might be able to get some gummy bears from here as well. Does he sell gummy bears? Just nip in and get some gummy bears, snacks and cold drinks and gifts, it says. No smoking. How true to real life is this? I'm going to Google it. I'm going to go on Google Earth and I'm going to Google it and have a look. It looks like we've got the mystery machine parked down there, look. Right, backing them in, chaps. Well, they didn't sell gummy bears. Looks like we've got a traffic jam as well here. What's going on here? They didn't sell any gummy bears. Pretty disappointing. Let's have a drive through. Let's do a little bit of touring. Let's go touring. Do a bit of touring around the old truck stop here. Not many trucks in here. Got to make his way back to the freeway now. Quick glance up the road, make sure there's nothing coming before we turn in, and let's get back on the freeway. Get back on the right side of the road, of course. Always helps. No, we haven't got to go back on the freeway. I was thinking, good job I looked at the I looked at the sign up there. It's at the end on the freeway. That dinosaurs on the right hand side. An aquatic area, is that? It's probably there in real life, that is. I'm going to Google this. I'm going to Google these places. When I finish this game, I'm going to do a little bit of Google research on the area. Now, I have been down this road before. I've probably driven on every road so far in Utah. Like I say, it's not that big. The river? What did that say? Colorado River? Couldn't quite read the sign as I went past. Just went past another truck stop. Did you notice that on the left hand side? We've just gone past another truck stop there. What are you chaps thinking of this DLC? What are you thinking? Are you enjoying it? I always look forward myself to driving on the new maps when they come out. And for me, they are a must-have for Euro Truck Simulator 2 and American Truck Simulator. To have all the DLC maps. Let's pull off in this lane. Let's see if we can get a jump on that truck. See if we can get in front of it. Away we go. Come on, Wobbles. Speed limit though, keep to the speed limit. Look out for the police, the truck police, they might be around. You're going to get a whopping fine for speeding in this game, don't you? I think the economy I'd like to see, I think I've mentioned it before, I'd like to see them do something a little bit better with the in-game economy. So he's going to have to pull over. Got a truck on the right hand side there. He's got to come across this lane, filters into one down here. So just watch that AI in the mirror. He's pulled back. But I might see them do something a little bit more with the in-game economy. It's a little bit. It's not very realistic. I mean, I think I'm a millionaire now as a truck driver, and I haven't done a great deal of jobs. $1 million in the bank. I think if Trucker Josh had got $1 million in the bank, he probably wouldn't be driving a truck right now and doing them daily vlogs. Right, hole in the wall I think we're coming in. Or coming up to, should I say. We're not going to go in hole in the wall. I think it says hole in the wall on the left hand side here. Let's see if I can we get a look at that, a glimpse. Hole in the rock. It is Wobbles, not hole in the wall. It's a rock hole in the wall. Hole in the rock. Did you see the 4x4s? What goes on there? I'm going to have to Google that. I'm going to have to Google that because no doubt that is a real place as well. I'm going to have to do some Google research. I'm in the middle of the road now. There's that yellow truck. That's not the same yellow truck that was causing the hold up, was it? Further down. Wait back, if so, he's caught me up. Right, can we get back across? We've got a car there, we're going to have to watch that car. Oh well, let's stay in this lane. Hole in the rock. I'm going to have to Google that. What goes on there? Looks like there was some off-roaders there parked up. Do you notice the yellow truck there? I think it was it yellow? Another yellow truck. What is it about yellow trucks in this game? They seem to cause a lot of problems. That tanker struggled to get around that corner. Did you notice it? I'm pretty sure it was yellow. The yellow trucks seem to have a mind of their own. They have in this video anyway. Sun setting. Oh, give him a warning there. Wobbles, we nearly ran in the back of him. Peeped the horn. I was just warning him, even though, you know, I was not a real person in that car, Wobbles. I thought I was going to run in the back of it. I was just pre-warning him there. It's not real, Wobbles, it's not real, it's a game. Anyway, did you notice the sunset? Looks like we're going to have a nice sunset to the right hand side. Unfortunately, we're going in the wrong direction, so we possibly aren't going to see that. These tankers seem to be struggling going up this hill. I'm not going to struggle going up this hill. I've got a 600 horsepower engine, plenty of torque in this engine, in this Kenworth. I don't know how much weight have we got on? I don't know how they simulate the weight and the engines in this game. Now, to me, it doesn't feel very realistic. I don't know how they program it. Have they got some sort of special software? I mean, I know you see the mods, don't you? And the guys come on with the mods, realistic engine and realistic that. You know, I'm not too sure. I mean, I've driven trucks for real, so this is why I sort of don't feel the engines respond. I've never driven an American truck though. I mean, most of the trucks I've driven are Scania, Mercedes and DAF and Iveco, and the odd ERF, the occasional ERF, but I don't feel the engines are as responsive and work as a real truck does. I don't know how they simulate that in the game, especially with the weight on, you know. It doesn't, I think it could be improved. Crosswinds would be good as well. Could you imagine if they could put crosswinds in? Anybody who's ever driven a truck, a high-sided truck, a taut liner especially, or the Kayenta will know what it's like to drive in crosswinds. It'd be funny if it'd be good, not funny. It'd be interesting to see if they could simulate that in the game. If you've ever driven the truck in real life, you will know what it's like to drive in high winds. Seasons would be good. Can you imagine if they could put seasons in? We're in DX11 now. They've upgraded this game to DX11. They've got lots of new options open to them. Can you imagine if they could put seasons in? A little bit of snow, a little bit of ice on the road. How good would that be? Can they do it? Have they got the resources and the manpower and the know-how? I suspect somebody will do it at one time, because there's a lot of people chasing these truck driving games now. There's a lot of other ones coming up. They're not as good. This is Euro Truck Simulator 2 and American Truck Simulator still hold the #1 spots for truck sim games. There's a lot of other companies having a go at them now. So they've got to keep on their toes. Seasons would be absolutely fantastic, you know. Go drive through snow when it comes in. About all them mods that you have to keep putting in and updating and wrecking your game. Some of them trash your game. It's it'd be good if they could do that. And if you're still here and you like the video, don't forget to smack that like button, because by smacking that like button and leaving the comments is how the video progresses on YouTube. Without the likes and without the comments, the YouTube system doesn't push the videos. We don't get a lot of views on American Truck Simulator or Euro Truck Simulator, unless I'm covering the mods. It's the mods that people generally watch. If I do a 2 or 3 minute mod and bang it up, put it on third party website, you know, they get the views. I don't want to be doing that. Don't want to be a mod channel, but I do cover mods, but not to the great extent of a daily thing, you know. If we can get the views, if we can get the likes. You know, if you don't like the video, smack the dislike button. It all helps. What are you watching it for? Don't click that notification. Keep coming back. Even the trolls click notifications nowadays, but that's a different subject. But if we can get 50 views, we'll bang another American Truck Simulator video up, and of course we got Euro Truck Simulator to keep doing as well. But the fishing videos seem to be the most popular videos now on this channel. The bigger audience seems to be on the fishing videos. Of course, my next video is probably going to be Fishing Sim World. To be honest, they've got a new DLC late that's just come out, and I have got it, and that's going to be my next video, hopefully. Check this place out. And we got to get on the weighbridge. On the weighbridge driver. Little chap there with his brush. He's busy, Luke. Or pretending to be busy. Look like he's sweeping. What's he doing? Sweeping leaves. Can't see any trees or anything about. What's he sweeping there? Big sign there, Wobbles, saying this way tonight. I remember when I went the wrong way once in one of these places, and somebody came on and absolutely slated me. Boy, I just laugh. It's just a game. But oh no, we got stuck. Speaking of laughing, it's all gone pear-shaped towards the end now. What have I got stuck on? I think I've got the back end of the trailer stuck on possibly the weighbridge. Can hardly see in that little mirror. Let's put that up. Yeah, it looks like the weighbridge. Possibly hit the wall at the front now. We smashed. Have we got a chrome bumper on the front of this truck? I don't know, but we've certainly knocked some paint off it. I don't know what we're stuck on. Must have been maybe if we put the diff lock on, perhaps. I don't know. I don't know what we're struggling to get off there. Then off the weighbridge. Right, I've got myself all disoriented now. Which way do we go? Do we go down there to the left? I think. Trying to have a look to the left. And I've hit the skip now. This is going wrong. And it's down there to the left, Luke. That's where we got to park up. I can see the little checkered box. I'm going to go up this way now. I'm going to do some exploring. And we're going to get stuck now. I just know it. You can come up here because there is a trailer park there. Hopefully we can go over the top and back it up. I've got a funny feeling I'm making this really, 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 really difficult for myself now. I've caught the trailer on something at the back, I'm pretty sure I have. Oh, it's the gravel at the front, all that coal. Is it coal? Coal or gravel? Are we in coastline mining? Is this coastline mining? I can't quite remember. Oh, look, we're taking the fence down at the back. They're going to be well impressed here. I don't think we're going to get another contract with this company. It is our own trailer and we are trucking millionaires, so we can afford to have it repaired. Let's take it wider. It's a little bit tight round here. A little bit tight. All the junk and clutter they put in the way, they don't make it easy, do they? Such is life. Right. Got to back it down there. That looks quite difficult to do. Oh, you're not going to do it like that, Wobbles. Pull it forward, driver. Pull it forward. In the UK, generally, if you go in a yard and there's a lot of drivers like this, and it's particularly if it's in your company yard and you're messing about reversing, you get all that. You got a licence, driver. You get your licence out of the cornflakes box. You get all that. You get all that stick. Back it up, driver. Classic one. As you're backing up, they go, come on, and then they go, whoa, we're going to Barbados. Oh, I've had all that. I've done it myself, though. You get all the jesting. Well, they did in the yards I worked in. It's can we do this? Pretty tight up to the bank there. Nearly there. There's not a great deal of room, is there? It's quite a tight one because it's right up close to the bank, and the bank isn't. It's sticking out a bit, isn't it? You can see in the other mirror. So we're sort of simulating sticking our head out here and looking down the back of the truck as we reverse in, trying to get it in that green marked off area where it will accept the load. We're really close up to the bank, which is on the right hand side. That should have been. Is he going to accept that? Oh, come on. Can we pull forward? Doesn't look like there's much room to pull forward there. There we go, just pull forward a little bit. Find my gears in a minute. There we go. There we go, it's accepted it. So that's job done. That's the end, guys, finally. We finally made it. Finally got here, safe and sound. And we've got some good facilities here if you want to use the toilet. I've seen one or two little toilet boxes. What do they call them? Them lavatories? Can't remember. We'll be safe here for the night, I think. If you want to see me do another run, another load, click that like button, and we will be back on American Truck Simulator shortly. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Job done. Okay there, I think. Currently running flatbeds, ownable trailers at the moment. So, yeah, see you all again, guys. Hopefully real soon.